always somebody mowing, so I can't film the birdies chirping. Good morning. It is going to be morning for 3 more minutes. We just got to the elementary school and picked up some food. Then we're going to go to the library and then go on our normal forest loop. Is this guy going to buy a Hot Wheel? Yeah. Okay. He got $1 in his bath bomb, so he's going to buy a Hot Wheel. Friends, so we have gone to the library and we've also picked up lunch. Did you like the lunch today?
Yeah.
Eating apple. They had manager's choice, so we went to our elementary school. Sometimes the high school chooses to do spicy chicken sandwiches and they're too spicy for them. So it was mashed potatoes, which he did not eat, and chicken bites, which he mostly ate. So we got that, and after the library we ran into the grocery store. He wanted to get a Hot Wheel with his $1 from his bath bomb. He chose an ambulance. You want to show them? Stop and show them. I can't hold it. You can see it. Very cool. Here, you don't have to pull it out right now. And then we went to Starbucks. I got a coffee and a bagel so that we could use their single table outside. There's still no dining in there, not that I would. And he ate some more of the school lunch. We also always get these veggie pea crisps. I don't know what they call them. There's like black beans and peas, and they're kind of like little rice cake chips. We get those and these snap peas that he loves. So we were eating all of that real quick. My husband is about to go get his first vaccination. And I say first because, well, he already saw that he was signing up for the 2-shot thing in his invitation. It kind of still gave him the letter that he was going early on the medical, but he's not. He didn't sign up for medical, and he got his invitation the day that they opened it up to everybody because he pre-registered really, really early. He was at the front of that list. But yeah, they haven't changed their email yet, but it did tell him to choose the Pfizer Moderna time slots. But the big news story yesterday, hold on babe, is they are putting a hold on the Johnson & Johnson vaccine here in the United States. They've done similar to AstraZeneca in other countries. We don't have that one here, but I guess in the 3 million doses or something that they've given of Johnson & Johnson here. There's been 6, we're going straight, babe. There's been 6 cases of a rare but very serious blood clot. So glad I didn't get that one. There's no way I would have. It's just not enough protection for me. And then hearing that when I'm a stroke victim and on blood thinners and have this hole in my heart that just loves to send clots through. So yeah, very glad I didn't get that one, and he won't be getting that one. He doesn't want that one. So he will be going to do that. I'm going to be taking a shorter walk so I can get home to Jack's, even though he is totally fine working on his school on his own right now. He's just doing a science lab, so he'll probably be done by the time we're back. But yeah, we're going to focus on walking because I'm about to pass people, so I'm going to pop my mask on. And yeah, it's gorgeous out here. I thought it was going to be pretty cold, but I did layer, and then I had to take my sweater off. It's exciting to wear a t-shirt, right? All right, let's walk. Hey friends, we are getting ready for quiet time. Let's see, Jax is doing school. He's got a lot of writing for his science lab today. Not his favorite, but yeah, we talked to you when we were walking. So we finished up our walk and headed home. Jax ate lunch. I made him some bagel bites, and my husband just wrote that he is heading home. Let me answer him. Okay. Right, he's heading home. So he headed to the same mall vaccination center. That is the big one for the county. For me, both times I was able to go right to the door and go in, though the second time I was kind of walking with a line of people for maybe a minute or two. We were like right outside, but we were kind of like converging and moving in. He was all the way around past where I had seen the line when I came out of my second shot. When I came out of my second shot, it was all the way wrapped around the corner to the exit, but he was past that all the way to another department store. And he said people were not distanced, and even a person was not wearing a mask out there. But he made it in. He was given Pfizer, just like me. We are going to be away when his 3 weeks hits, but it's totally fine to get it 1 week late. I don't even know if he's going to be 1 week late. He's going to be doing it the Monday after we get back, so it might be a little bit less than a week late. He has some severe allergies. I don't know if he's had anaphylaxis before. I think he has the potential to if he hasn't. So he had a 30-minute wait. But yeah, we are getting ready for quiet time, as I said. Nothing too exciting. Ziggy was grumpy and the kids kept bothering him. So when he was like chewing on his fur and getting the couch kind of chewed as well, I grabbed at his collar to make him stop, and he was so mad that he turned and bit my hand. It made a good dent for a while, which is now faded, but I can feel a bruise is going to be forming like right between these two knuckles. I don't always bruise at the back of my hand, even though I bruise really easily. There's a few spots on me that just don't bruise as easily. Like I feel it, but I don't ever see it. But I think that one might show up. It was hard. It hurt for a long time, and it still kind of hurts. Didn't break skin, but he was really pissed, and he was like this after. But it took him like a full minute to like snap out of the grump and realize, oh crap, I just bit mommy. And then he went over and laid down in the corner where he does when he's in trouble. So we brought him up for quiet time as usual, and normally I put a cookie in his crate, or the boys do, and he stands there waiting for hugs, and then he goes in. But he ran right in. He's like, I'm grumpy and in trouble, and I'm just gonna go right into my crate. And my hand is still hurting. It's definitely hurting. I kept warning the kids, like, just leave him alone. He's growling at you. He's grumpy. Please stop. So at least he didn't bite one of them. But they kept going, I can't decide what to eat, so I'm gonna go hug Ziggy. Like, they literally say that and go into his face and start rubbing him. And Sebastian kept coming over and poking him. I'm like, please stop. Anyway, I'm gonna go open up an Amazon package. I believe it is my swim pants and swim top. I will try those on tonight with clothes under them, I guess, because I don't want them to touch me yet until I clean them, and I don't want to clean them until I try them on and see if they fit. So it might be a little awkward and hard to accurately judge, but hopefully I can still tell if they fit me with undies on underneath. But I'm gonna take a look and see what they look like at least. Maybe try the top on, I don't know. And then, yeah, just settle in for a quiet time. Since it's a later one, we're gonna be done around dinner time and we'll have to figure that out. But yeah, see you on the other side. Hey friends, you get post-quiet time Stephanie with the crazy hair. About 9 days left until I start redoing this madness, I think. So just bear with me. I hear crackling because I got these little rice rollers and they always crackle like Rice Krispies. I don't know if you can hear that. Anyway, Amazon came. Tried on the rash guard in pants, the swim pants. Everything fits. The pants are a little big but come with a drawstring, which makes them perfect. They're not skin tight. They're small. They're not extra small, but they will work as long as they don't fall down when they're wet. I think it should be okay. This swimsuit, like, I didn't need the briefs, and they're not attractive. They're like old lady swim briefs. No. And they say the logo really big in white on black, so it's already, I knew I was gonna wear my own black bottoms. I was a little disappointed that the top is not true black. It's almost a navy. It's faded black. And they send it with black briefs, so I wish it was more black, but it's not, and it's still cool. I like it. I love the flowers on the dark background, and it will do when I'm cold and still want to be on the beach or in the pool and just want to be more covered up. So that works. It fits really well. It's a little short, but I'm really long-waisted, but I don't care about my belly showing when it comes to being at the beach. And not a swimsuit. I'm used to a two-piece. It's just in daily life I don't like my stomach showing. And then after dinner, my other package came, the stuff I ordered yesterday, a selfie stick and the miniature kit. But first, the selfie stick. I have a big phone. It's in a case and it has a pop socket on the back. And I have to have that pop socket almost in the middle because otherwise my fingers, these tiny little hands, cannot make it all the way around the phone. It's still a struggle sometimes. So with my last selfie stick, I had gotten one that had a standard 1/4 inch screw mounts, like a tripod. I unscrewed their cell phone holder and I bought a special one that my case can fit in. They do seem to make them bigger now, so I was like, okay, great, I can just choose any one I want because now they're made for these wider phones. So it comes, it's got a light. I can't figure out how to turn it on. I did set it to charge for about 15 minutes with the little cord, but I had already made up my mind about it and unplugged it before it was able to turn the little LED light on. But yeah, my phone will fit if it's not in the spot with the pop socket. So I have to put it way to the side, and then the whole thing's like tipping over because the phone is not centered and it's too heavy and it does not seem trustworthy. So I yank off my pop socket, nearly break all my nails doing it, and move it all the way down. It's still not centered. It just has such a wide clip and I can barely use my phone anymore. I like to use the pop socket as a way to set my phone down so it's not touching anything. And I can't do that anymore. It's too far over and it goes plunk and tips over right onto the camera too, to make that nice and dirty. So it took me no time at all to realize, no, this is not going to work. I need to get something that's pretty much identical to what I had, and maybe I'll be able to use the clip that it comes with if I get one. I forgot a part. Let me explain this some more. So now a lot of them come with these hinges. It's like closed like this, and you stretch it open and your phone goes in there, and if you take your phone out, it shuts like a seat at a movie theater, like snaps shut when you're not in it. And it can also stretch up, so you're like prying it up with your phone to get it in there, which I already don't love doing, but that makes it not stick out far enough to hold the width of my phone with a pop socket and a case on it. So my adapter piece I had gotten, it's nice and deep and it has a screw. You just screw it bigger and smaller, which is perfect. And there's no room for a light. But I found one that's only $10 that has the screw. Maybe my phone will just fit in the one they have, but if not, I know the adapter I have can screw onto the standard screw mount that this new one that's coming tomorrow is gonna have. I've been talking way too long about this. So yeah, I go ahead and I order the second one, which is I think $10, $10.99. The one I had already gotten was like $12.99. I pack that all up and I start the Amazon return. I don't need to return it. They just give me my money back. It's a returnless refund, I think they call it. So now I've got two selfie sticks, one with a light that I can't figure out just yet. I can get it in there if I put it off to the side, so maybe for like situations like this when I'm just like sitting and talking and I don't want to hold my arm out, I could do it and just, it might be a little tilted. or I can give it away. I can see if my friends need it. So yeah, that is hopefully going to be solved tomorrow, but that's why I'm doing this now instead of right before the trip. But here's my new kit. I'm going to be looking over everything, start making some parts, start deciding the colors. But here it is, the little Japanese market. Lots of fun parts for me to look over. So I'm going to put a video on and just explore this kit. And Hiccup apparently been having really bad heart days since yesterday. My mitral valve prolapse is causing a lot of palpitations. I've been catching him on my EKG and it either says poor reading, inconclusive, or just sinus rhythm, even though I can see the spike. They're not coming that often, and I know that they're mostly harmless, so I just have to watch for other symptoms. So yeah, there's my update. Sorry, again, not an exciting video today, but it's almost vacation time. Gotta go check this out.
The great pancake race. You smashing?
What's up with Whiskers? He's taking a little nap there.
Yeah. Taking a dog nap. Yes, eating good.
Hello everyone, bedtime at last. I am getting everything ready here. Just made the bed, cleaned up all the toys from the living room, the playroom, and his room. He wasn't playing downstairs, so I didn't have to do that one. And give them their vitamins and their allergy medicine. I have to get Sebastian's toothbrush still, but they are starting books. They're in pajamas now. Yeah. Talked to you about pretty much everything, but as you saw, I started my new kit. It's always exciting, and there's this impulse to just stay up all night working on it, but no, it needs to last me a little bit. But I'm already changing things. I like to jump ahead to the structure. They always have you make a million tiny little things, but I don't necessarily always make the things. I like to build the structure and start filling it up organically, and if something looks too busy or doesn't look good enough, or I just don't think I need it, then a lot of times I won't even make every little thing. I do like to try everything because sometimes it surprises me and I like them. But so yeah, I like to start with the structure. I don't think I'm going to close it up just yet, but I'm at least gonna make like a corner in the platform. So I was starting on the platform. I started out using their tile floor. It's like navy blue with just a black grid and super shiny like magazine print. Did not look good, showed every drop of glue. It's like, what tile in the world is outdoors and like navy blue, just flat navy blue? So I looked through my scrapbooking papers because our printer is running out of ink. And guys, please. And I do have some like aged wooden floor that was a good scale. So I ended up gluing that right over top of it. That time I used archival glue stick, and that guys, all this is on the video. Can you be better people, please? I think I want to hear it. Yeah, that's stuck down much nicer. I'm gonna try it out for the wallpapers as well. I had gone through a bunch of scrapbooking and craft stuff when I was cleaning and getting donations, so I found that glue stick and it's still good. But I did that. I also started painting all the next pieces. The outside of this grocery store is supposed to be this yellowy orange color that I just don't care for at all. Like, I don't know what they called it, autumn yellow or something. This is supposed to be an autumn, memories of autumn grocery store, I think is what they named it. But yeah, I'm gonna paint it dark brown because I already had all the paint out. I've been painting a lot of the wood dark brown in the previous kits. It's just a mix of a brown craft paint. I add some black artist acrylic, and then I also added some yellow ochre artist acrylic just to give it a slightly warmer tone, and just mix up a little plastic container of it, and I keep it closed up, and I use just that for the whole project, and I just have to have enough so it matches. So I started painting those pieces. They'll be the portions of the wall that I will create now. There's also going to be an enclosure for the music box. It's coming with the same music box as the other one, but I'm going to go ahead and install it just to not have the holes there. And Sebastian really likes it. I think the song is Castles in the Sky. That's what I saw in the reviews. It's the same song as the other one. Yeah, so that was my start. Happy with it so far. It's a lot smaller, a lot less little things. Well, I don't know. Maybe it'll come out to be about the same number of little things just because it is a grocery store that has a lot on some shelves and the newsstand. I'm going to be making books. Flashback to the bookstore. They look really cute, really cute. Some of them are blurry, but that's okay. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a fun little project while we get ready to go to the beach. I don't know if it'll be done before, but that's fine. I just couldn't go 3 weeks without having one of those projects to go escape to. It's been really nice to go down there. I don't always have the downstairs to myself. I usually have a little friend who follows me. But yeah, it's a really good stress relief, anxiety relief. That's all I got to say. I'm not sure what we're going to be up to tomorrow. Maybe we'll go to the mall or something. So Jax doesn't have as intense of a day. Today he had a lot of writing and a lab in science. I ended up having to modify the lab report because it was supposed to be for both a virtual lab, which he took, and a hands-on lab, which takes 3 weeks, and you're like growing plants and stuff. We did the virtual one, and a lot of it did not fit the lab sheet. So when he hit a stopping point, I just looked over everything and discussed it, and we called it good to go. He got good scores on the online lab assessment and the lab itself. So I was happy with how he did, and we're just going to move on. So yeah, he should have a fairly easy remainder of the week. He does have 2 days where he's going to have writing assignments right at the end. Sorry, Jax, but that'll wrap it up. So yeah, maybe we will go to the mall if it's a nice day. Maybe I will go out to the shopping center I used to be at all the time, but yeah, I haven't been there since the pandemic, except for one time when my husband went to his haircut and I came along. So he's been going every like 4 weeks for his haircut, but they have an Ulta. I'm running out of my lip colors that I get that are their brand, so maybe I will go. We can take a walk around there, see what's changed, and I don't know. I'm just gonna have to look at the weather and see what makes the most sense for tomorrow. And I will bring you guys along whether you like it or not. I've been wearing this old shirt. I gave it to Danny a million years ago and it shrunk, so obviously, because I'm tiny and it's really not a bad size for me. I'm not used to crew necks though. All day long I felt like I was strangled, especially when it like starts to get pulled back like that. I'm like, I'm choking. I think it looks cute, but I really hate crew necks, so this is an adjustment. I feel like having necklaces help because I think this is ugly right here. It's just because I'm not used to it, I know, but I was really glad that I was wearing short sleeves because I was able to take off my sweater and walk. It got a lot warmer than they said it was at first. They were saying like 60, but it felt like 70 in the sun. It was so nice. So hopefully we'll have more days like that. But I'm gonna wrap this up before they kill each other. So good night, stay safe, be kind to each other, and don't forget, wash their hands.